This week on Cruisin New England. This week, it's our annual invasion of Boston City Hall Plaza. I'm Paul Manette, and I want to welcome you to City Hall Plaza in Boston for the Super Wheel Showdown. Today, there's vehicles from all over New England, New York, and New Jersey, and even Canada. And we're going to have a look at a lot of these vehicles, all this and more when we come back on Cruisin New England. All my life, I've been cruising New England, meeting great people, visiting amazing places, and discovering wonderful classic and custom car collections, nostalgic automobilia, and so much more. Come on and join our adventure. I'm Paul Manette. Let's go cruising. Find out what's happening. Get up-to-date information as I travel throughout New England and beyond. To get exclusive information and behind-the-scenes photos, join me on Facebook.
In the market for new tires? There's only one place to go. Town Fair Tire. We beat anyone, any day. Online prices? We beat them. Wholesale clubs? Other tire dealers? We beat them. No matter what the brand or the size, Town Fair Tire will beat any price, any day. And you always get all these services free. That's why nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody!
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Don't miss the Amherst Outdoor Antique Auto Show and Flea Market, Amherst, New Hampshire. The last Sunday of the month, April through October. Over 500 spots. Gates open at 6 a.m. with free admission.
Hi, I'm Jim Grundy, the old original from Grundy Worldwide Collector Car Insurance. We've been providing antique car insurance for 65 years, and now this year we have the latest and greatest state-of-the-art technology. Our new system allows you to go online on our website and get a quote in 2 minutes. If you like what you see, you can apply, plug in your credit card, and get your policy delivered to your email the same day. So for all your collector car insurance needs, try Grundy Worldwide.
Your special moments are something to remember. For weddings, portraits, and special events, contact Sparks Fly Photography.
Would you like to see more Cruisin New England television? Now you can watch Cruisin New England every day on our website television show. See past episodes featuring premier automobile collections, memorabilia, automobilia, and car shows. You'll see our visit with Charles Gould and his Matchbox Motors Microcar Museum, the Chevy Guy, John Broden's car collection and automobilia, and a whole lot more. Join us on our website television show at cruisingNewEngland.com. Now we're back at City Hall Plaza, and I'm here with Tony Genteel, and he's going to show us this beautiful 31 Ford.
I wanted to build this car using this 472 Caddy engine right from the get-go, and the build didn't start until we acquired the motor. I had a shop out in Athol, Mass. Wilson and Staley put this together for us. We couldn't have been more pleased with their work.
Why would you pick a Cadillac motor for this?
Well, I used to work for Cadillac as a mechanic back in the early 70s. I was very familiar with the motor. And actually, this is a stress relief. There's no computer, there are no sensors. Something's wrong, I just tinker with it in the garage and get it going again. You have to hear this engine.
All right.
Listen to this.
Let's talk a little bit about the interior, because this one here is pretty special.
Yeah, it's pretty Spartan, but I used to be into motorcycles quite a bit, Harley Davidson's specifically, and I just wanted that bare bones Spartan look, which was more of the chopper look that I enjoyed.
Well, I'm going to tell you, it looks outstanding, and I want to thank you for sharing
Paul,
with us here today at the Super Wheel Showdown.
Thanks for having us here.
So now I'm here with Fred Morrison, and he is no stranger to the Super Wheel Showdown. You've actually been in this event a number of times with a number of vehicles, and everything you bring here is always pristine. And what do you have here today?
This is a 66 Buick Riviera. It's got a 455 in it. Originally had a nail head, but I didn't do much to the body, just did subtle things, changed wheels, tires, stuff like that.
Now, you know, when you look at a car, do you look at as a show car, or are you looking for something to drive? Now, I think you picked this to drive, didn't you?
I consider this a driver. It's a very nice car. This is a car I'll drive to a lot of cruise nights, go for a ride with my grandkids, dog, whatever.
Let's talk about these headlights. This is pretty interesting to see the headlights sitting there sideways. What do we got going on here?
This is all factory. This is how they were. When the hood is closed, you can't see the headlights at all. And when they open up, when you turn the headlight on, they fold down. And that's factory. That's how they were in '66 in this Riviera. Pretty stylish car for its time.
So, Fred, let's see these headlights in operation.
Sure. As you can see, they're up now. So when the hood is closed, the headlights aren't visible at all. When you turn them on, the headlights will fold down. I'll turn them on. So as you can see, the headlights fold down. If you're driving, you shut them off, they fold back up again. It gives you a nice clean look.
Let's talk about the motor itself. I mean, look at that thing, it's beautiful. Did you do anything to it?
This is just a regular 455. We put a set of Chrysler Hemi valve covers on it. Gives it a little different look, and it's kind of that what's going on factor.
Black is beautiful color, but it's tough to keep clean. Why did you choose black when you finished this vehicle?
This car needs to be black and red. Classic, classic, classic. Back then, black and red was the thing.
And the interior does look beautiful. You see the black and immediately see that red interior.
Yeah.
Now, what did you do with the interior?
The interior didn't get changed a ton. There were different seats in it, different rugs. Fancied up the back hat rack, things like that. Modified the trunk some. Really try to keep the original Buick theme without going overboard with it.
I got to tell you, this is a beautiful vehicle, and I'm glad that it qualified for this year's Super Wheel Showdown. And thanks for sharing it with me here today.
Many years we've been doing this.
We
Paul.
certainly have. We got the four gentlemen that had the task of picking some of the big winners: the Vehicle of the Year, the Legend Series champion, and it's a pretty tough task that I put on these gentlemen. When you're out there and you're looking at vehicles, I mean, what do you look at?
You have to look at, on a stock vehicle. You have to look at the authenticity of the vehicle. Is it restored to the way the car was built? Is it over restored? Is it incorrectly partially restored? In custom vehicles, you have to look at the level of craftsmanship. I mean, a custom vehicle is a work of art, so everybody that does that, it's their own Rembrandt in their own eyes, and you have to kind of crawl into their head to figure out what they were trying to accomplish and how well they did it. And that's really the criteria for it.
Let's hear it for the judges. I wouldn't want to have that job. All right, so let's hear it for them. And they did an excellent job. I really don't even know who won. Is it all done, or are you still out there?
No, we're done.
It's all finished, okay, and I'm not going to tell you who. Fellas, was it a hard choice?
Terrible, horrible.
You're in the Screen Actors Guild, let me tell you. Folks, when we come back, we're going to find out who all the major award winners are. All here at City Hall Plaza at the Super Wheel Showdown.
Order a bunch of parts to get ready for the car show this weekend?
And I got a hot deal, too.
You think? Think again.
Oh, man.
Tired of back orders? You need NPD. With 4 strategically located superstores, orders are shipped direct to your door within 1 to 3 business days. National Parts Depot has quality restoration parts for Ford Truck, Mustang, Camaro, Chevelle, and Firebird. For your free catalog, visit NPD online or call toll-free.
When September comes, the party begins. Cruise on over to the Big E in West Springfield, Mass, September the 13th through the 29th.
Experience McMullen Chevrolet, one of the largest volume new and pre-owned Corvette dealers in the country.
I came here because I heard McMullen has the largest selection of Corvettes in the Northeast.
I bought a GR1 because I wanted the fastest production car out there.
McMullen has one of the most extensive inventories of coupes and convertibles, available and ready for delivery.
The Taj Mahal of Chevy dealerships. If you haven't been around, you got to come and check this place out.
Make it the true American sports car, Corvette. McMullen Chevrolet is your Corvette dealer.
Cruisin New England magazine. Plan your cruise and car show season. Subscribe today at cruisinNewEngland.com or call 508-428-8055.
Cash for Gold, the place to sell your unwanted gold and diamonds. Where you sell your jewelry is as important as where you buy it. We at Cash for Gold are diamond and gold specialists. We will buy all size diamonds, gold chains, rings, bracelets, silver coins, and even broken jewelry. Often we pay 2 to 3 times higher than pawn shop prices. We also pay up to 90% of the daily price of both diamonds and gold. We are the original, authentic, family-run Cash for Gold and have been for more than 28 years. Visit us at 527 South Broadway, Route 28 in Salem, New Hampshire. Would you like more information about the Cruisin New England Car Show series? Go to our website at cruisinnewengland.com. It's been a great day here today, hasn't it? The sun's out for a change, and I'm really enjoying myself here. It's very difficult to pick award winners, and remember one thing, you're all winners. All right, so first award up is the Participants' Choice Award, which means you participants that are in there. We had 96 cars here on display from all over New York, New Jersey, even Canada, and all the 6 New England states. You picked this vehicle. And it's from Queensbury, New York, a 1956 Ford Sunliner orange and white convertible. Chuck and Holly Moore. You were the Participant's Choice Award winner for today, and I think that's quite an honor to be chosen as a Participant's Choice. So,
I agree. Thank you.
Awesome. Now I'm here with Chuck Moore, all the way from Queensbury, New York.
Queensbury, New York. Upstate.
Now, where did you qualify to come here?
This car qualified in Ticonderoga, New York.
Ticonderoga, New York. Now, I really would like to know, how many miles did you have to travel to get here today?
Well, we traveled, I think, about 130.
Well, this is a beautiful, beautiful vehicle, a 56 Sunliner convertible. Right now, did you buy it like this, or did you restore it?
Oh no, this is a complete restoration. I've got a 45-year history with this car. A friend of mine in high school actually owned it, and he and I drove around in it. And he was always going to restore it, but he didn't get around to doing it. Unfortunately, he passed in 2004. So in 2008, I picked up the car and I said, I'm going to get it done for him. And so, Charlie, we got this one done.
Well, that's a nice tribute to him,
Thanks.
isn't it?
It is.
So let's talk about the vehicle itself, because it's beautiful.
It's mandarin orange, colonial white. It's original color, and it's got a 3-speed on the column. Aftermarket interior, not original. So it's I only have 500 miles on it since I finished it.
It's a beautiful car. Tell us what's under the hood in this.
Under the hood is a 292, a Ford V8. It's got power steering, no power brakes, but it's a wide lock.
Is it all stock?
It is all stock, yeah.
Now, back in '56, was that the way the interior looked? Because that's beautiful.
Actually, it did. Actually, it did. Yeah, yeah. And I purchased the interior from ABC, which did all the original Ford interiors. So it's got the same cuts as it had originally in original colors.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Chuck, I'm an all-stock guy. This is a beautiful car, and to have a convertible is awesome.
Thanks.
Thanks for sharing it with us here today.
Thanks.
The next award is the Cruise Vehicle of the Year. That means your vehicle can never, in case of an emergency, see the likes of a trailer. From St. Basile, Quebec, Canada, drove all the way down here with his 1937 Ford 3-window plum coupe, Jacques Chevalier. You are the Cruise Vehicle of the Year, all the way from Quebec, Canada. Let's hear it for him. I'm sure he's a bit surprised too.
I said, we do our cars to have fun and meet people and broaden our minds in life. That's what we do. It's a hobby. So I thank you very much for everything that's happening to me this weekend. I thank you very much.
Is this guy awesome or what? I get a hug or what?
Oh yes. Hey, you're a good friend.
Give me tears in my eyes. That's awesome. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm so happy. And I guess you're going to be at the Elite Dream Machines this year too.
Yes, sir.
I am going to be proud to have you there. Here you are, the Cruise Vehicle of the Year. Let's hear from him one more time.
Viva la différence.
All right. Thank you. Now we're here with Jacques Chevalier. And I understand you came quite a distance to be here at the Super Wheel Showdown.
Yes, I came from the South Shore of Montreal, Saint Basile, Canada.
And that's a long trip.
Ball game figures about 325 miles.
Oh, that's a long way. You trailered it though, didn't you?
No, sir. I drive my car everywhere. I have over 15,000 miles on this car.
On this car, you got it looks like it's trailered to me.
No, sir.
I know it isn't.
No,
I know it isn't. So tell us about the vehicle.
Okay, it's a 1937 Ford 3-window coupe. It has a 500 cubic inch rear Morrison engine, turbo 400, And the rear end is a sheet metal rear end, the same thing as a Pro Stock 4-link wishbone, full Mark William. Other custom parts, a lot of carbon fiber, and I machine a lot of parts, billet aluminum and stuff like that. You name it, it has it.
Well, let's talk about the paint because it's beautiful.
Well, the paint was my friend Michel Martel who painted the car. He works at Mercedes-Benz, but it was painted in my garage, no paint shop, and he spent 439 hours on the body.
It's unbelievable. I won't even ask you how much it cost to build this car. Now, where did you qualify to come all the way here to Boston?
I qualified at the 8 Balls Billiard Cafe in Plattsburgh, New York.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm really proud to have you here, and thanks for coming all that distance. I think you're the longest ever to come to the Super Wheel Showdown.
I'm just happy for that.
Thanks for showing it to us.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. When I end my show every week, I always end it. I'm Paul Minette. Until next time, I'll be cruising New England. How would you do that where you come from?
À la prochaine fois, on va voyager dans l'État de Nouvelle-Angleterre.
Spreading to Canada, folks.
Yes.
When we come back, a lot more Cruisin' New England at City Hall Plaza in Boston. Welcome to the Town Fair Tire Recognition Award Series. Each week we're going to be giving away an award to and recognize a classic car owner throughout New England. I'm here with Jim Giuliano. He's the Vice President of Marketing and Advertising for Town Fair Tire.
Paul, Town Fair Tire is a proud sponsor of the Recognition Award Series. At the end of the series, we're going to have a Town Fair Tire Choice Award winner for the $500 gift certificate.
It's going to be very exciting. Jim, I want to introduce you to Jay Singer.
Jay, tell us about your car.
It's a 2005 Corvette with a Ligenfelter Performance Engineering Supercharger package.
Awesome looking vehicle. Thanks for coming down. I'm going to give you a trophy and a gift certificate from Town Fair Tire.
Get to Town Fair Tire. You always get free mounting, free flat repair, free tire rotation, free snow tire changeover. Drive with confidence. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
All right, folks, we're going to go with the publisher's choice. I think, hey, listen, I published the magazine. Least thing I can do is pick my favorite, right? Hey, guys, Cheesy Fire Department. I love that truck. And you're the publisher's choice winner today, all the way from Cheesy, New York. Let's hear it for the Fire Department with their 1934 Buffalo Pumper. Proud to give it to you guys. Come on, right over here. Here's the award. You're my pick for Cruisin' New England magazine. Let's hear it for them. I think they deserve it. They came a long way, and they've got a beautiful fire truck. Now I'm here with the Cheesy Volunteer Fire Department from New York. Paul Parent, you're the spokesperson here today.
Yep.
Well, tell us about what you've brought here.
Well, it's a 1934 Buffalo Fire Appliance Pumper. It's an original piece for the fire department. They bought it brand new. Was built in Buffalo, New York, and it was shipped to us by rail. And we have in Chazy, we have a train depot, and that's where it was shipped to across state. And they bought it brand new. It's an original piece. Everything on it's original.
So now you're a volunteer fire department here, so you take responsibility for this vehicle.
Basically, we all do. It's a department, it was actually a department project, and they wanted to restore it. So I said, well, on one condition. I said, it's a fire department vehicle. Every fire department member is going to be a part of it. And they have been. It's been a wonderful experience to.
Do you actually, is it a working fire truck? Do you actually, or is it just for show and for PR for the fire department?
It's just for show now. This truck was in service until 1977, and it was, well, it fought its last fire in 1977, and it came out of service in 1986.
Paul, where you restored this, did you keep it to original, or did you update it a little bit?
No, it's totally original. Everything that's on the vehicle was with the vehicle. With the exception of one little coach light that was broken off years ago, other than that, everything on the vehicle is all there and original. To me, it's a work of art, because whoever keeps these things, you know, and being original owners, that's with all the original paperwork, that's amazing.
Well, you know what I like about it? I watch you guys, you come in here and you're very proud of this. You can see it in your faces. And I do see you have something to be proud of too, along with the truck. All these awards you've won. Tell us about some of the awards.
Trophies are basically since '09, since we really started showing it, and it's pretty much just local. With the exception of coming here today.
Yeah, you know, where did you qualify anyways? What show did you win to come here?
We went to Malone.
Okay, Malone, that's a great, the Malone Auto Club in New York.
Yeah, they were very proud of us to come up there. And you know what, it's been a couple years since I've always wanted to go up there, because the fire department has a plaque, and we have it up in the front on the table, and it's made out of a piece of slate that was hand painted by a guy in Malone, and it's a first place trophy that they won with this. So I always wanted to go back to Malone and bring that with us, and you can't imagine the amount of people that came and just looked at the plaque, said, holy cow, where did you get that? And it's pretty cool, because where do you get a piece of slate? And they actually have a truck painted on it that looks just like this.
As proud as you guys are to have this truck, and as proud as you guys are of having it here at the Super Wheel Showdown, I'm proud to have you here. And I can't thank you enough for bringing it here.
So much.
It's the highlight of the show today.
Well, thank you so much. This is great for us.
Folks, it doesn't get any better than this. It's awesome. A lot more Cruisin' New England when we come back from the Super Wheel Showdown at City Hall Plaza in Boston.
Hi, my name is Neil Murley, Murley's Car Care Center. We are Southern New England's Sunoco race fuel dealer. Save on Sunoco race fuel right off Route 3 in Weymouth Heights. And good luck on the track.
These are the faces of childhood food allergies. To these kids, it's not about the inconvenience of restricting peanut products and other food allergens at school or at camp. To more than 6 million of our precious children, it can be a matter of life and death. Help us keep all of our children safe. Learn to recognize allergic reactions. Know the facts about food allergies.
Visit the Wood Museum of Springfield History in Springfield, Mass., home of the world's largest Indian motorcycle collection, and Springfield-built cars like Rolls-Royce and the Duryea. Would you like information about Cruisin' New England productions? Cruisin' New England magazine has been the premier auto and events magazine for over 20 years. Cruisin' New England Car Show series includes the Elite Dream Machines at Mohegan Sun Casino, the Super Wheel Showdown on City Hall Plaza, Boston, the Circle of Champions at the Big E Fair, and the Spooktacular Cruisin' Classic. Or for personal appearances by Paul Manette or advertising on our television show, contact us at cruisenewengland@aol.com.
Building Maintenance Services. We've been servicing the Northeast since 1990. We service and repair revolving doors, automatic and handicap doors. We can help you design an attractive, efficient entrance you can be proud of. Protect your investment and secure your property with yearly maintenance contracts and 24-hour service. Whether an office, medical, or commercial high-rise, we'll get the job done right for you. Building Maintenance Services.
We're back and I'm here with Vinnie Covino. This looks like a beach buggy, a 41 Dodge Power Wagon, and you came all the way from Granville, New York. Tell us about this beautiful truck.
Well, I was inspired by my grandfather. He had one when I was a kid. Used to let me drive it around, cutting brush in the field, that kind of thing. I got to drive it from pile to pile, but I work all day doing it. So my father had one after that. Now it's my turn.
So did you restore this yourself? Or?
Absolutely.
So what'd you do to it?
3.5 year restoration, ground up basically. When I got it, it was in a basket. Took the frame right down to the bare metal, had it powder coated, rebuilt the motor for it, new drivetrain. The axles are original. From looking at it, it's a wolf in sheep's clothing basically. It's original except for the drivetrain.
Well, let's talk about the paint now. Was this a paint color that was in 1941? Is this something that you wanted?
No, this is not a paint color that was in 41. It took me about 6 months to pick this color, and it's called silver steel. And that's what caught my eye with it, actually, the name of it. It's a Chrysler color, and it's called silver steel.
Well, what did you do under the hood with this?
Under the hood, it's a 318 that's been rebuilt from the bottom to the top. Edelbrock 4-barrel on top of it, Mopar valve covers. 41 pistons. It's been gone through. It sounds as good as it looks.
This is a great car. Where I live, they take these on the beach, and I know you'd never take it on the beach.
It'll go right up a wall if you wanted to.
Thanks for coming all the way from Granville, New York, and sharing with us today here at City Hall Plaza.
It's an honor. Thank you.
Now I'm here with Steve Thompson, and you came all the way from Windham, Maine with this beautiful 32 Highboy. Give us a description of what you have here.
Well, this is a 32 Ford 3-window coupe Highboy. Highboy because it sits on top of the frame rather than around the frame. It's Viper red, turbo 350 transmission with a 4.8-inch rear.
Now, I understand you drive this a lot. This is not something you put on a trailer.
Absolutely not. I don't own a trailer.
And why is that? You have a car this beautiful. You'd think you'd want a trailer.
It's made to drive. Built and made to drive.
Now, the motor compartment is beautiful.
I have a 327 Chevy. It's got a mid-range cam, 300 horse stock, with the two 4-barrel carburetors, about almost 400 horsepower.
What about the interior?
The interior has Mustang seats in it, covered with some naked suede leather, embroidered with roses, both that and in the door panels and in the trunk.
Hey, I gotta tell you, I'm glad you brought it here all the way from Windham, Maine, and I'm glad that you drove it here. And thanks for sharing it with us here today.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna do the Legends Series Championship. All these cars here that start over here from the Chevelle, they work their way all around the corner and up to the green pickup truck over here. There's 21 vehicles here today that have been in the Super Wheel Showdown a minimum of 4 times, including this year. And with a 1954 GMC pickup truck, Juniper Green, from South Attleboro, Massachusetts, and I think he's going to be absolutely shocked. Rick Schisler, you are the Legends Series Championship car. He's up there on top. You don't even believe he won. All right? Come on, Rick. So you're the winner. What do you think, the Legends Championship?
This is unreal. Thank you very much.
Let's hear it for Rick. He's not a man of a lot of words, but let's hear it for him. The Legends Series Championship. There you go. And congratulations, and I'm proud of you. The Vehicle of the Year. This is the first time ever that every single judge rated this first. From Salem, New Hampshire, with a 67 Plymouth Hemi GTX, the only time every judge had them in first place, Archie and Linda Florio. They are the champions. So, anyways, let's hear it for them. The Vehicle of the Year. Right here, the Vehicle of the Year. Let me shake your hands. Congratulations. I want to thank Thomas Menino for having us here for the 16th straight year here on City Hall Plaza in Boston for the Super Wheel Showdown. I'm Paul Manette. Until next time, I'll be cruising New England.